Hello everybody, Terry back again with another video, and today's video, guys, is gonna be about to talk about this fourth day in Australian Open and the matches that we have seen, and mostly to talk about this match that I just saw between Tsitsipas versus Kokkinakis, the Australian dude who has huge potential, who was one of my top 5 dark horses, who has been so much injured, man. He has had a lot of injuries. I don't know if he has had injuries in his entire body, guys. So, and I know that he has potential. I know that he has actually defeated Federer once, if I'm not mistaken, back in 2019 in Miami. So, and that's why I put him as one of my dark horses, one of my 5 dark horses, who, by the way, are only 2 left of my dark horses left, and it is Kyrgios and PCB. So, yeah, what a match we saw between Tsitsipas and Kokkinakis. I really enjoyed watching this match over 4 hours. I believe the match was 4 hours and 35 minutes, something like that. So fun match to watch, so exciting match to watch. I never was concerned that Stefanos will lose this match, because like I've told you guys so many times, when I see a tennis match, I can feel it, I can see it, who is the better player, and Stefanos Tsitsipas was the better player the entire match here. He was creating so many chances, so many break points. I believe he created 22 break points and converted only in 5. And this maybe looks poorly to you guys. Converting 5 times out of 22 times, out of 22 chances. But you have to give credit to Kokkinakis. He has a huge serve. That is his biggest strength. Serve, forehand. Like I've said so many times, what is 90% of the ATP Tour's players' strength? Serve, forehand. And what is 90% of the ATP Tour's weaknesses? Backhand returns. Backhand and returns. So, and it is the same case with Kokkinakis. He has that huge serve, and every time Stefanos Tsitsipas was having those break point opportunities, 22 times, Kokkinakis, he served 18 times, huge big serves. He only missed 4 first serves in these 22 break point opportunities that Tsitsipas had. So this is an indicator, this is a proof to you, to me, that to the entire world, that it was no question who was the better player here, and it was definitely Stefanos Tsitsipas. He was creating chances, he was holding his serve much easy. He was actually never, Tsitsipas' serve never got broken the entire match. Kokkinakis, he created only 3 breakpoint opportunities in the entire match in 5 sets, and Tsitsipas saved all those 3 breakpoint opportunities. So Stefanos Tsitsipas, he was serving good. I believe he won so many points behind his first serves, and that's what he does. He does damage, winning many points behind his first serves. Even though the Stefanos Tsitsipas, he could have landed a little more first serves in, 63% first serves in. It is too little in my opinion. To be a tall dude like he is, he can land, and he should land more first serves in play. But he landed 63%, but didn't matter. He wins 83%. I'm sorry, 86%, I believe. 86% behind those first serves in. So he does a lot of damage on the 0 to 5 shots, because he's a first strike tennis player. He likes to take big cuts on the ball. He likes to go offensive. That's why he reminds me of a younger version of Roger Federer. So, and they play pretty similar as well. They like to go to the net. They like to hit big ground strokes, especially with the forehand. Like Stefanos Tsitsipas' forehand is so beautiful. It's so clinical. He does so much damage with that forehand, Stefanos Tsitsipas. His weaknesses are his backhand and his returns. Even though I'm feeling that he has started to improve his returns, Stefanos Tsitsipas, and that is what he needs to do. He needs to take that big step in his career and improve his returns if he wants to beat the big dudes, the big guys, the big Terminators, Djokovic, Nadal, on the bigger stages. He has defeated Federer on a big stage before, back in 2019 Australian Open, but he has never defeated Nadal or Djokovic in the big stages. I know that he has defeated both of them outside slams. That I know, of course. Both Nadal and Djokovic, he has defeated outside slams, but in slams he has never defeated Nadal and he has never defeated Djokovic, Stefanos Tsitsipas. And for him to do that, he needs to just keep improving his returns and keep improving his backhand. His backhand can sometimes be short, his backhand can sometimes be flat, his backhand can sometimes disappear from matches. He needs to hit his backhand more flat, he needs to penetrate the court more, and this court really helps him all the players here, because it is sliding fast surface here. So the key for Stefanos Tsitsipas to really go really deep here and surpass Rafa Nadal in the quarters, which I believe, because I believe Stefanos Tsitsipas will be in that quarter, but you never know. He is on a course collision with Matteo Berrettini in the 4th round, and Matteo Berrettini, he looks good, man. He looked good in ATP Cup, took Italy to the final there, lost to Russia, to the favorites Russia there. So no shame there to lose against Russia in the ATP Cup. So, and Matteo Berrettini, he's looking good. He's looking on fire. He's firing so many winners, Matteo Berrettini. He won his first match straight sets. He won the second match in 4 sets. So let's see who Stefanos Tsitsipas. He looked good, man. I believe he did 78 winners in this match. That is a lot. 78 winners. And he didn't do that crazy many aces. Yeah, he did aces. He did only 17 aces. It was not like he did 30 aces or 26 aces like Djokovic did yesterday. So many of the winners that Stefanos Tsitsipas produced in this match, he was producing winners with his forehand. Sometimes with his backhand, but mostly with his forehand, of course. So even though this match was 5 sets, I was never concerned that Stefanos Tsitsipas would lose this one. Because sometimes 5-set matches can go either way. Absolutely, they can go either way. But sometimes they can go either way, because Stefanos Tsitsipas, he was creating so many chances in the 5th set. Kokkinakis, he was having so much trouble holding his serve. Stefanos Tsitsipas was coming to juice, was coming to advantage, was creating breakpoint opportunities in that 5th set, and finally, in the end, he braked Kokkinakis' serve for the 5th time in the match, for the first time in that 5th set, and that was enough. That was enough. And then he was holding his serve quite easily in that 5th set. I don't think that Kokkinakis didn't see one single breakpoint opportunity in that 5th set. And in the end, he sealed the victory with lost the first set 7-6, then won the 2nd set 6-4, and the 3rd 6-1, then lost that 4th set 7-6. By the way, he had a 1 match point there, Stefanos Tsitsipas, not on his own serve, on Kokkinakis' serve, but Kokkinakis, he came up with a huge serve. He was so clutch on serve, Kokkinakis, especially in big points. So no shame there. He couldn't do that. He couldn't do much there on that match point that he had, Stefanos Tsitsipas, in that 4th set. And that in the 5th set, he was clearly the better player. He was the more solid player, the more consistent player. Stefanos Tsitsipas, he did 46 winners. 46 unforced errors, but he does 78 winners, man. And that is 32 more winners than unforced errors. That is a lot. That 32 more winners than unforced errors, then you have done a great match. Kokkinakis, he should not be ashamed of himself. He did also a good match, solid match, was serving good, was hitting his forehand good. And considering that he has been so much injured during his career, the last couple of 6-7 years, he should be proud of himself on this performance. He really should be. If he can keep himself healthy, for me, Kokkinakis definitely is a top 30 player in the world. Definitely. He has potential. He has talent. He has huge. He has a huge serve, huge forehand. He maybe is not the best mover on the tour, and he maybe doesn't have the best returns and best backhand. But who has on the ATP Tour? How many players do we have who has great backhand and great returns? How many? Do we have many? No, we don't, guys. Let's face it. So Kokkinakis is not alone about that one. So Stefanos Tsitsipas comes through after thrilling 5 sets, after 4 hours and 35 minutes or something like that. It was a fun match to watch. Let's talk a little about the other matches. Now Stefanos Tsitsipas will face my countryman Ymer, who I, to be quite honest, didn't believe he will defeat the baby Nadal from Spain, the 17 years old Alcaraz, who is the youngest player on this draw, who was one of my 5 dark horses. And Ymer, he defeated him after losing. After Ymer lost the first set, he won the remaining 3 sets and won that match in 4 sets. Now Ymer he has never been this far in a Grand Slam tournament in the 3rd round, and congratulations to Ymer. I'm really happy for him. I didn't think that Ymer will defeat Alcaraz, because in my opinion Alcaraz he's a more talented player. He's a more stronger player. He hits more powerful shots than Ymer, but Ymer is more experienced. He has been on this stage more times than Alcaraz. So in the end, to be the more experienced player, it paid off, and Ymer would deservedly won that match. He was the better player, clearly, and winning 3-1. Now Ymer will face Stefanos Tsitsipas. I think that the Swedes dude's journey, unfortunately, will take an end there. Even though Stefanos Tsitsipas played 4 hours and 35 minutes, something like that, I don't think that will be an indicator on Saturday, because even Stefanos Tsitsipas is young, man. He's fresh. He's hungry. He's strong. He didn't look tired. He didn't look tired at all in his match against Kokkinakis. So I don't think that will be an indicator on Saturday. I think that Stefanos Tsitsipas beats Ymer on Saturday. I think Ymer has done what he has achieved great to come to this 3rd round, to be quite honest. But I think the Swedes' journey ends here against Tsitsipas. Then Berrettini, he came through in 4 sets. He looked solid, Berrettini. He did 48 winners, I believe, 47 unforced errors. Little too many unforced errors, Berrettini, I must say. But this is what happens, guys. As further you go in the draw, as bigger tests you will get. You will not win your 2nd and 3rd and 4th rounds like you win the 1st round. That is pretty obvious. We all understand that. So just see Djokovic. He destroyed his first opponent in the 1st round. Then he lost a set in the 2nd round. That is what's happening. As further you progress, as higher seeds you will get, as stronger players you will get on your path. And here now we will see who is the player to beat, who is the consistent player, who is the solid player, and who are the best players, guys, as longer this tournament progresses. And now let's see what Berrettini will do against, I think he will face Khachanov, if I'm not mistaken, if I've looked the draw right. Khachanov, yeah, he has gone a little under the radar. He won today in straight sets. Khachanov, who, by the way, has been on a long vacation. Who has seen, what have you heard about Khachanov since 2018, guys, basically? Since he won his only maiden Master 1000 title back in Paris Masters, when he defeated Djokovic in that final. He has been almost 3 years now in a long vacation, Khachanov, and now he's in the 3rd round here in Australian Open 2021. Let's see what he can do against Berrettini. I hold Berrettini there as a slight favorite, but you never know, because I just feel that Berrettini is on a roll here. He looks strong, he looks solid, he's serving big, he's hitting his forehand big, and this surface, this courts who are lighting fast helps him. So I think that Berrettini is a slight favorite against Khachanov, but you never know. Khachanov, he's going under a radar here, and not many people are talking about Khachanov, but I hold Berrettini as a slight favorite there. So let's see. And then Rublev, he came through straight sets. Rublev has not dropped one single set in his 2 first matches. He's one of my top favorites. He's one of my top 8 favorites in this year's Australian Open, and he is not proving me wrong. He is showing great results, great consistency, great tennis. I believe he won in straight easy sets here today. I believe one of the sets was in tie breaks, but that was it. That was the only set that was a little close. The other 2 sets, they were not practically close. And Rublev, he fired, I believe, 45 winners, 37 unforced errors. That is a decent number. let's see here what happens. Rublev is looking good. Rublev is looking solid, man. Now Rublev will face, I believe, this year's oldest player on the draw, if I'm not mistaken. Feliciano Lopez, who came out and won his second round in 5 sets, being down 1-2 down, I believe, third and match round against the young, talented Sonego, who defeated Djokovic last year in Vienna. But that match can be discussed if Djokovic tanked that match or not. That is another topic. Feliciano Lopez, man, you have to be impressed. He has been around the scene so long, in so many years, and he's through to the third round after winning the 5th set 6-4. We all know Feliciano Lopez's game. He has a huge forehand. He has a great serve. His best serve is on grass, in my opinion, and he's one of few players who likes to attack the net, because we don't have many net players, guys, because we have more or less all the players play the same from the baseline and try to outduel each other. But Feliciano Lopez, he likes to go to the net and he likes to finish points as fast as possible, because that is his only chance. The dude is 39 years old, guys. He cannot handle plays from the baseline. His backhand is horrible. He only slices his backhand, Feliciano Lopez. But I think that Feliciano Lopez, he has sliced his last backhand in... Not, he will slice more backhands, but he will slice his backhand for the last time in the third round against Rublev, because I think Rublev will be too tough, and I think Rublev takes out Feliciano Lopez on Saturday in that third round. That is my feeling. Rublev is on a roll here. Rublev is probably in his shape of his life. Rublev is young, hungry, and maybe in his peak of his career. Feliciano Lopez is in his end of his career. He is just raising his last money from the tour and wants to just collect the last money on as a professional tennis player. That's it. That's why he's playing tennis, and probably because he loves it. Probably, but he's not any big contender here to go to the second week. Feliciano Lopez, no, he should be happy with his performance, that he has won 2 matches, and his journey ends here in the third round against Rublev, exactly like Ymer's will end against Tsitsipas in the third round as well. All in all, guys, it was a great tennis matches to see. Not any big. Not any upsets at all, in my opinion. We have not seen any upsets. I am seeing that Fognini is in the 5th set here now. He's playing a 5th decider set. You never know what Fognini can do. Fognini can sometimes play like a machine, like a Terminator, and sometimes he can play like a future tennis player, like a challenger tennis player, like a junior tennis player. You never know when you have that dude. He is like a Christmas present. You open it and you don't know what you will get. He maybe wins, he maybe loses Fognini. Who knows? What do I believe? If I give my prediction, I don't know how the score is in the 5th set, because I'm recording this video. The way I know Fognini and how unpredictable Fognini can be, I think he will lose that 5th set. I think, because for me, Fognini is one of the players who beats himself. Fognini, Pare, Monfils, and Shapovalov. These 4 players for me are one of 4 players who are specialists of beating themselves. So, and later on we have Medvedev, one of the huge favorites to win this tournament, and Rafa Nadal. They will be on the scene and they will not have any troubles. They will prevail in straight sets. Rafa Nadal, he is not hurt. Rafa fans who are worried for Rafa Nadal's health, he is not hurt. He is looking good. He's looking healthy. He will destroy this American dude. I don't know who the heck he is. I have never heard about the dude. I believe he's 177 in the world ranking. Do you think Rafa will have any problems against him? The no mercy specialist Rafa Nadal, he will kill him, he will destroy him. We will count only the games. We're gonna play a game here. How many games will Rafa Nadal lose? I say 6 games. I say Rafa loses 6 games against this American dude. And Rafa is not hurt. The only reason Rafa didn't play at the Cup, he was only cautious, guys. He was to protect the chances for him to create history here in Melbourne and winning his 21th Grand Slam title. And he doesn't want to jeopardize that big opportunity and play ATP Cup just 1 week before the US Open starts. No, he's not crazy. But is he hurt? No. I have seen this match. in the first round. He didn't look hurt at all. Maybe a little rusty, but hurt? No, forget that. So Rafa fans, don't worry. Rafa is perfectly fine and he will destroy his opponent in the second round later today. And the same thing with Medvedev. He will also destroy his opponent in the second round. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and see you next time. Peace.